Welcome to the first Minecraft Monday. After he got grief in his old world, he decided to make a Minecraft movie series. And now he is here starting from scratch on a hard survival world. First, he prioritized getting resources in order to make a long journey. His plan is to get to 25,000 blocks away from spawn in order to prevent griefing. When he had a decent amount of food and resources, the journey began. Luckily, he encountered a sunken shipwreck 350 blocks away. Once he was above the ship, he made his way to the deck of the ship. Unfortunately, the loot wasn't the best, and his swimming skills weren't any better. Regardless, he got what he could and continued his journey. 3,000 blocks he was able to find land and encounter a village. However, due to the fact there was a famine at the village, he decided to skip it and continue moving forward. There was a beautiful view as the journey took him across a meadow of flowers, which was a vibe. But then he realized that another ocean was upon him, which became treacherous. While back on the ocean, some sea pickles caught his attention, so he collected 64 of them. The sea pickles were new for him, so he will be using them in his new base build. Once he finished, he got back on his boat and found land and located a pillager outpost. He proceeded forward ready to attack, but the Minecraft gods were against him. The pillagers were informed of his arrival and ganged up on him, so he made a hasty retreat. But they were one step ahead of him and planted a trap for him. He dashed for the door but misstepped and fell into a hole. He panicked and tried to get out, but it was too late, and the inevitable happened. The Minecraft gods got their sacrifice, and he was sent back more than 5,000 blocks. He dashed back to the pillager outpost to get his revenge and sought the help of an iron golem in captivity. The iron golem took a while to join the fight because he was traumatized, but he mustered up the courage to fight. After getting shot twice, he yeeted one of the pillagers to the gates of Herobrine. They both worked together and cleared the tower of the pillagers and found something interesting. He found 3 allays and set them free from the grasp of the pillagers. They were so thankful that they pledged their allegiance to him and fought by his side. He accidentally triggered a raid, but with his backup he had nothing to worry about. He equipped the allays with iron swords as well as axes, and they were able to defend the village. It took them about 8 weeks in the raid, but at the end the loot they earned was worth it. Once it ended, they were back on the journey to 25,000 blocks, but the weather ahead wasn't the greatest. They traveled through more oceans and had to cross a icy bayou, which was treacherous due to powder snow. Once he made it to one of the villages, he met up with one of his viewers. He started attacking him because he gave him to totems of undying but wasn't given the diamonds that were promised. So he looted the rest of the stuff in the chest and got the remaining grindstone workbenches. After collecting all the materials in the village, his viewer Isaac finally decided to give him some diamonds. He traded him 3 diamonds and bread for a safe passage to 25,000 blocks, and once on the way, there's something sus happened. Isaac did the unthinkable that no one could have expected. As we started to continue the journey, Isaac did some Harry Potter dark magic stuff. He vanished into thin air and was invisible for the rest of the game. Not knowing where he was, we expected that the magic of the dark arts was involved, and we started to pay close attention to our surroundings. Unfortunately, when it came to going across the sea, we had to rely on Isaac to navigate through the treacherous waters. However, everyone who was in the lobby expected foul play and thought that Yoshi was going to be led into another pillager ambush. Luckily, nothing happened to Yoshi, and he made it safely across the sea, with the only casualties being the 3 alleys. Once across, they made it to 25,000 blocks and began to make the base as planned. He clears a lot of dirt to start. then started to make his main base out of wax-cut copper blocks and added sand to the exterior of the base. After that, he decided to go to the Nether to collect supplies he would need for his build. He was able to find goldstone, trees, and other supplies needed. However, it was a dangerous journey trying to get back to the portal. To end the day, he went fishing and spent the rest of his time here in order to find a mending book. Did he find one? Find out on next week's Minecraft Mondays video.